Test. There you go. Test my karaoke voice here. Hey, buenas and half a day, everybody. Thank you so much for coming out this afternoon. My name is Dave Tydink. I'll be your master of ceremonies for today and I think throughout the campaign because I'm here to support my sobrino and all our family. Before I begin our formal program, I want to recognize a few people that are here. Senator Vince Borja, thank you for joining us. The former mayor of Dededo, Melissa Savares, she's got a proud son running for senator. We have former senator and now our congressional candidate for our Republican Party, Mary Torres. Mary. We have a few others that are going to join the 39th Guam legislature. I will say your name and please just be recognized if you could show your hand or your face. Alex Duenas. Alex. Richard Taitano. Mateo Martera. And Melissa's son, John Savares. John, thank you so much, guys, for being with us. We've got so many dignitaries here, but the real dignitaries and the real people, reason we're here, we're going to go right to that. You know, it really gives me great pleasure. It's truly an honor for me to stand before all of you. Not only as your master of ceremonies, but in a very personal one as well. The man I'm about to introduce to you is my sobrino, my nephew, and someone our family is so proud of. Many of you know him as the Honorable Frank Blas Jr., Speaker of the 38th Guam Legislature, a leader who has demonstrated steady hands, thoughtful judgment, and a deep respect for the people and institutions of Guam. But before titles and offices, he is a son of Guam, shaped by the values of service, integrity, and humility. Frank, as many of you know, is the son of the late Lieutenant Governor Frank Blas Sr., a man who devoted his life to public service and to the people of Guam. That legacy of public service did not end with his father. It lives on, and his son, Frank Jr., carries that legacy as a responsibility, one he is honored through years of dedication, collaboration, and leadership. As Speaker, Frank Jr. has worked to bring people together, to listen before acting, and to lead with respect, even during challenging and divisive times. He understands that leadership is not about position, it's about purpose. And as he now seeks to step forward to seek the highest office of our island, he does so with a clear vision, a steady heart, and a genuine commitment to the future of our island and our people. Ladies and gentlemen, families and friends, please join me in welcoming a devoted public servant, a proud son of Guam, the Honorable Frank Blas Jr.
Well, thank you very much, Uncle Dave. And before I go on, I want to also recognize some other individuals that are here. Former senator, you know, great colleague, great friend, great mentor, and also a member of the CCU, former Senator Simon Sanchez. Thank you very much, sir, for being here. Also, a lady that I served with proudly, and trust me, she's not done with politics. She doesn't know it yet. I think she knows it now. Okay? Former Senator Joanne Brown is here as well. And a man who's, you know, led our island through many crises, as the leader of our National Guard, former Adjutant General, now retired General, Rod Leon-Gurl. Thank you, Rod. Thank you, Rod. And if I missed anybody else, it's because I'm nervous. Okay? So, also, thank you very much, Jen and Colonel, General, sir. Okay, thank you very much sir, for being here. To our elders, our young adults, our moms and dads. Now, see, I'm nervous. I'd be remiss. Two individuals that have actually continued to encourage us, and be remiss if I didn't introduce them. First, I want to introduce my lovely wife, Tilly Blas. And handsome husband, Mr. Dave Okada. Thank you, sir. And the matriarch of my running mate's family, Ms. Young. Thank you very much, Auntie. Thank you very much for being here. Okay. To our veterans, our faith leaders, our business owners, our stock boys, our clerks, our secretaries, our private sector employees, our soldiers, our airmen, our sailors, our servicemen, our police officers and firefighters, our teachers and our healthcare workers, and to every family watching today, thank you. Thank you for being here, and thank you for loving this island enough to demand better from those who lead it. Our community faces no shortage of challenges. We all see it and we feel it. The strain on our healthcare system, the uncertainty in our economy, and the pain caused by drugs tearing through our families. And yes, although laws have been passed, funding has been approved, and the tools have been provided, but the truth is simple. What we lack is execution. What we need is focused leadership, clear direction, and the courage to set real priorities and turn plans into realities. That is why, after prayer and reflection and countless conversations with the people across our island, I am announcing my candidacy for Governor of Guam. Our island deserves leaders who look beyond today's problems and imagine a future worthy of our children. Leaders who see challenges not as roadblocks, but as opportunities to innovate. Leaders who listen deeply to our people and turn shared ideas into coordinated action. That is the essence of transformational leadership: purpose, discipline, and an unwavering belief in Guam's potential. With vision, courage, and collaboration, we don't just fix problems, we shape the future of our island. This is why I am honored. I am proud to have Dr. Mary Okada as my running mate and your candidate for Lieutenant Governor of Guam. Together, Mary and I bring the experience, the knowledge, and the proven record needed to confront challenges and deliver real positive results. While I've worked to elevate COFA issues, honor our war survivors, strengthen homeland security, grow our economy, and revitalize tourism, Mary has been forging alliances that modernize our schools, expand job skill programs, and position Guam as a regional leader in advanced learning. She has opened doors to new funding and built systems that will serve our people for years to come. Together, Mary and I represent leadership that is not claimed, it is earned. Earned through experience, through sacrifice, and through years of service to our island. When Super Typhoon Pongsong devastated Guam, Governor Felix Camacho asked me to help lead our recovery efforts. Later, he appointed me as Guam's first Homeland Security Advisor, tasked with protecting our island and preparing it for threats we could not afford to ignore. In the legislature, I have worked across party lines to stabilize government operations, restore physical discipline, and fight for working families. As Speaker, I have had to make tough decisions, not popular ones, but necessary ones. You see, leadership is not about applause. Nor is it about recognition. Leadership is about accountability. And right now, Guam needs leaders who will confront reality, not explain it away. We need a governor and lieutenant governor who understands that public safety is not just a talking point, but is a duty. We need an administration that treats health care as a necessity, not a privilege. We need an economy that works for local families, not just outside interests. And we need a government that respects taxpayers, follows the law, and delivers results. In order to do this, Guam needs a team that has knowledge and experience, that has been tested in times of adversity, and had made the tough calls. That is why Mary Okada is the right partner for this moment. And we know this. There's so much more that we can do and we can achieve. Guam's potential is extraordinary. Waiting, ready, asking only for the chance to be unlocked. What we need now is the opportunity to lead and to partner with our community in a way that elevates every voice and turns shared hope into real progress. Together we can uplift our people, sustain our island, and build a future where families, our friends, and all who call Guam home can thrive for generations. This is our moment to shape the Guam our children will inherit. Stronger, brighter, and full of promise. Because leadership is not about choosing what is easy. It is about committing to what is right. It is about honoring our manamko with dignity, opening pathways for our youth, and supporting families who want safety, stability, and hope. It is about building systems that last, nurturing communities that care, and creating opportunities that reach every corner of our island. This campaign will not be about tearing others down. It is about lifting Guam up. Viva! It is about choosing experience over experiments, results over rhetoric, leadership over excuses. To our young people, your future is worth fighting for, and we are fighting for it. To our seniors, our manamko, you deserve dignity, security, and respect. To every family working harder just to stay afloat, we see you, we hear you, and we will not forget you. Guam's best days are not behind us. They are ahead, if we are willing to lead with courage, honesty, and unity. With humility, determination, and faith in our people, we ask for your support. We ask for your trust, but most importantly, we ask you for your vote. Now I ask for this opportunity to serve you as your next governor of Guam, alongside Dr. Mary Okada as lieutenant governor. So together we can restore safety, affordability, and opportunity for every family on this island. Situ's Moasi, God bless you, and God bless Guam. Now it gives me great pleasure to be able to introduce my partner. You know, people ask, how did you choose her? No, she chose me. Okay? We chose each other. And I am proud and I am honored to introduce to you your next Lieutenant Governor of Guam, Dr. Mary Okada.
Hafidez and buenas tardes todos amzu. Thank you everyone for being here today. I'd like to first acknowledge my family. And I know he was recognized earlier, but sometimes once is not enough. My husband, David Okada. My daughter, Kimi Okada. Our oldest daughter and her family, Tiara and Michael Shelley, are in San Diego with our 3 grandchildren, Zephyr James, Evie Estelle, and our newborn baby, Tiger Renzo, just born a couple days ago. And I'd like to give recognition to my mother, Dolores Perez Kwan Young. And many of you may know my brother Joe. My brother Joe Young is also here with his family. My sister Margaret is at work. My sister Jerry and Francis live in Virginia. And so the 5 of us, raised by my mother, a single mother, is very important and close to my heart. And I'd also like to recognize, they were here earlier, George and Doreen Pareda. They were here earlier, and I believe they may have gone to church. Thank you to our families, our community leaders, all of you here today, educators, teachers, doctors, and everyone here on Guam that believes that our island's future matters. I stand before you today as a public servant, someone who has spent my career solving problems, building systems, and listening to people to ensure that they're taken care of, especially when they need it most. Like so many of you, I love Guam deeply. This island raised me. I grew up in the village of Santa Rita. Zanuntungahafa, Tisinya be Malefa, Tisinya Malefa do. I hear my grandmother's voice. Get the paste wax and the squeegee, and let's buff these floors. And my grandfather, he taught us how to husk and grate coconut so that we can feed the chickens. Tisinya Malefa eno. This island raised me. This community has shaped my values. And with everything that I have accomplished, I have carried with me this responsibility to continue to give back. Today, I am proud to announce that I accept this honor to run for Lieutenant Governor of Guam, alongside a man who has demonstrated steady leadership in difficult times, Speaker Frank Blas Jr., our candidate for the next governor of Guam. Frank encouraged me to continue serving the people because Guam needs leaders who are grounded, experienced, and prepared to govern from day one. He is committed, just as I am, and maybe just as persistent, maybe. Our island is facing serious challenges. Families are struggling with the high cost of living. Healthcare costs are overwhelming. Schools, of course, are under pressure. Public safety concerns are real. And our people want a government that is strengthened to work better for them, for our island. These challenges require more than just good intentions. They require knowledge. They require management. They require leadership that understands how systems actually function and how to fix them when they don't. For more than 2 decades, I have worked as an educator, an administrator, and a leader. I have overseen complex organizations, managed multi-million-dollar budgets, and worked directly with frontline professionals to improve outcomes for students and families. Frank and I will listen and work with our medical community to expand access, reduce cost, and strengthen our public health systems, and ensure that no family has to choose between their health and their finances. We will strengthen our schools, support our educators, and align education with the needs of our economy so that young people can build their future right here at home. To support education and learning, I have experience in leading teams to modernize and innovate. During my time at GCC, we increased capital assets by over $50 million, resulting in 12 new construction and renovated buildings and structures. We sought and leveraged resources, but we didn't just build facilities. We have been successful in maintaining them. We incorporated energy efficiencies, such as digital control system, photovoltaic systems, just to help reduce the cost of energy. And I understand that the government must be run with competence, accountability, and respect for the people it serves. I will bring a management mindset to the office of the governor, defining clear goals, improving coordination between agencies, strengthening accountability, and making government work better for our people. I have worked with 3 governors, Governor Felix Camacho, Governor Eddie Calvo, and current Governor Lou Leon Guerrero, and also members of the 29th through the 38th legislature. I understand that all these collaborative efforts have helped focus our island to improve. That's why I'm stepping forward. Frank Blas and I bring complementary strength to this team. He brings decades of leadership in public safety, disaster recovery, and legislative governance. I bring educational transformational processes, education, and organizational management. Together, we offer a balanced, capable, and administration ready to begin the hard work for a better Guam. This campaign is not about ambition. This campaign is about responsibility and using a transformation process and embracing innovation. It's about restoring and strengthening trust in our government and delivering results that people can see and feel in their daily lives. Guam doesn't need louder voices. Guam needs smart leadership. Guam needs common sense solutions. Guam needs leaders who are people-centered. With humility, resolve, and faith in our island, I humbly ask for your support. Join us, stand with us, and together, let's lead Guam forward for a better Guam, stronger, healthier, with purpose, and more united than ever before. Sidus Maasi, and thank you very much.
Okay, Tess. Well, thank you. Before we go any further, I want to recognize Tina Blas. Hi, Tina Blas. Mother friend Blas, thank you. Also, I want to recognize former Senator Frankie Shizaki. Frank, how you doing there? Also, Dr. Hoa Nguyen. I have a special feeling for this guy because when my wife was really in the doldrums, he took care of her. So I am forever indebted to you, and I'm looking towards your leadership in the future. And I see Dr. Shea somewhere back there. Hey, Dr. Shea. Thank you. Come this way. Everybody should come up this way. Join us up here. You know, the two candidates here, the next governor, lieutenant governor, are really about us, about our people, about our family, about our friends, but what is good about Guam. And again, I am so excited and proud that they have asked me to help along the pathway to make this happen. They would like to offer to the media, if you have any questions, to be able to have a few questions before we wrap up the ceremony today.
Good morning, Joe Taitino for the Pacific Daily News. So we've made the campaign announcement today. You folks stressed on execution. First 100 days, Blas Okada, what are we going to see that's different?
Well, first off, thank you for being here. And what we're going to bring first in this campaign, obviously my partner here had touched on some of those areas that we'd like to be able to focus on. But I think what's most important is what we're going to do is bring back listening. We're going to have a conversation with our community, with the people that we serve, okay? And listen to their plight. Listen to how crime has affected them. Listen to how expensive life has been for them. Listen to how difficult it has been for them to get health care. And get some of the ideas from them as well. But one of the things that we want to be able to do is to bring government back to the community. And let's have this conversation. We're going to listen. In your first 100 days, that's one of the first things that we're going to be doing. And then we're going to hit the ground running. Okay?
Dr. Okada, did you have anything to add to that?
As I mentioned, when you listen to the voices of the people, then you can understand and feel what they're feeling. And we can stand here and make promises, but we need the people to help us identify what those struggles are so that we can put plans into action. And I think, you know, listening to the people is really going to help us build our strength for the people. Thank you.
I also wanted to ask, I believe, Dr. Okada, you were last you're a member of the transition team for the Leon Guerrero administration. Obviously, now you've joined the ticket as a Republican. Why the switch?
I don't think, and I'll ask for her, I don't think it's a matter of a switch. One of the things that the Blas Okada team is going to bring everybody into the fold. Whether you're a Republican or you're a Democrat, you're a member, you're a person, you're a value to this island. Okay? So, when you look at where we're at, we're going to surround ourselves with people that love our island. What party affiliation you come from doesn't matter. It's where your heart is at, where your mind is at, and what you believe to be the best future and the best for our island. So, you know, as much as she had been a member, if you will, of the transition committee, I've transcended party lines. And that's what we're going to need to do to be able to move our island forward. One of the things, Joe, that we want to be able to do is we want to take back and look back at a lot of the plans that have existed over the years. One of the things that we found is that there are many plans that haven't gone into play because it's got the wrong name or it's under the wrong political party. But if it's something worth looking at, if it's something that'll work, it doesn't matter, as Dr. Okada, as Mary had stated, it's not a matter of who gets the credit. Let's just get it done. Let's just get it done. You got the exclusive, Joe. Go for it.
Mr. Speaker, congratulations one more time. Charlie Hermosa standing in for the Guam Vet Talk Show, and we'll be live tomorrow from 10 to 12. So just one quick question or maybe a comment that you would like to make to the veteran community as far as what you will be bringing to us that we can share with the listening audience tomorrow.
Again, Charlie, thank you very much for being here. And I'm going to add a little bit, but I think the one that I can also is, you know, Mary here, her husband, is a decorated veteran too, and I'm sure she can relay some of the issues and the concerns here. But it goes back to what we had promised to do in the beginning. Let's listen. Let's talk with our people. Let's listen to what their plights are. You know, for many years, for many decades, many of our veterans have been looking for accessible care and for parity in the kind of services that they deserve and they should be having as compared to other places in the world. Let's go back and revisit those conversations, okay, and see whether we can put teeth to some of those conversations, to some of those arguments, so that we can bring healthcare back. But it comes back to we're going to talk and we're going to listen, okay?
In recent days, my husband and I have had conversations about people that struggle to get appointments, for follow-up, for support, for guidance. Veterans are struggling because they're being sent here and there and everywhere. So we need to figure out a way to make it easier for them to navigate through the system. And if it means working with our congressional delegation to figure out a way to make it easier for them. These men and women have served. Why do we make it so difficult? They're being sent everywhere. And like I said, in recent days, a family member has needed help. Can you imagine how frustrated they get? And that's part of the reason why some of them don't seek care, because the system doesn't work for them. So we want to examine the system and figure out ways to make it work so that they can receive the care that they need. But it's going to take all of us putting our heads together, walking down examples of, you know, where were the roadblocks in the process, and helping them navigate through it so that they're successful in getting their follow-up, their appointments and follow-up appointments.
Thank you. I think you had one more question.
Just another question. It's going to be a crowded election year. Speaker Frank Blas, you're the Speaker of the Guam Legislature. Dr. Okada, I think you're still the GCC President. You're on the Guam, no more? You're on the Guam, I guess you're not. You're on the Guam Education Board. Well, my question was, are you two going to be retaining those leadership roles all the way up to the end? Or?
There's nothing in the law that says we can't, okay? And there's everything in our heart says that we can continue to do that. Okay? What we're asking for is what's going to happen next year. But we have a responsibility to continue to do the work that the people have entrusted us to do. And we're going to continue to do that. Okay?
This afternoon, the Board of Trustees elected an interim president. And once that appointment was made, I officially have stepped down as president for the Guam Community College. However, I was very happy that the board recognized my contribution to the college and granted me president emeritus status so that I can continue to advocate for the college even though I'm not on their payroll.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the next Governor of Guam, Frank Blas Jr. You're down. The next Lieutenant Governor of Guam, Dr. Mary Okada. Viva! Can we have family come up to take a photo? Come up. Can we have the husband and wife, Tilly, for photos up here? Thank you. Good. David.
What should I put you down as far as the campaign manager?
I'm the campaign chair. Ladies and gentlemen, as well, we have refreshments to the left of the, or the right of us, so please make yourselves at home.